Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Solo ReacTalk. Tonight, I'm going to be reacting to Nier Reincarnation, Chapter 4. Yes. Playthrough done by DwightVA. If you guys want to check out my previous reactions to Chapter 1 through 3, remember the playlist card is going to be at the top here. Just click on it and you'll be able to access them. If you want to check out the original video as well as DwightVA's YouTube channel, the links are in the description below. 2 weeks back, yes, 2 weeks back, we got to see in chapter 3 the backstory of the Clockwork Man and the prince. The prince was imprisoned in some sort of underground factory or storage place because of his political views, if I can say that. You know, he wanted peace for the kingdom. He wanted a different kingdom from the way his father, the king, is operating it, you know, through violence, intimidation, abducting people, turning them into cyborgs, you know, into these monsters, and, you know, having them kill people. The prince wanted a different path for the kingdom, and the king saw that as a threat, and he threw him into a dungeon, if I can say that. And in that dungeon is where he met the Clockwork Man. The Clockwork Man was a android, you know, designed to kill any enemy that the kingdom desires to be gone. So, you know, he's an assassin, he's a murderer. However, he did not work to specifications, and thus they also threw him into this dungeon. So the prince and the Clockwork Man worked together. You know, they had an understanding of each other, and they both escaped, and they tried to confront the king. The king almost killed the prince by using the Clockwork Man as a weapon. It didn't work in the end, and they escaped. They tried to, you know, galvanize the people or to get political or military support to try and stop the king. However, they failed in their attempt. And as we know from chapter 1, the prince and the Clockwork Man slowly, you know, died. First it was the prince, and then came the Clockwork Man when he was killed by the bounty huntress. Yes. So it was a very sad story what happened to them. And yeah, let's see what happens next in chapter 4. 3, 2, 1, go. Wow, things are different, very blue. No sand, no brownish color.
It's been awful and dusty for the most part, but the air here is nice and clear.
It's like you guys are up in the skies. That's what it seems like, I'm not sure.
Do you see that? The air is so clear here, fish even swim in it.
But the buildings look even more dilapidated here. They look more destroyed. The higher you go.
That's actually quite odd now that I think about it. Looks like we found our first memory in this area. Oh my, this looks like a katana. Maybe we'll hear a story about a samurai. Let's have a look, shall we?
Looks like there's a new character. I think I just saw a new character on the UI.
A man sits alone. Though he speaks, the target of his words is unseen. To this invisible listener, He offers praise for a task well handled. His eyes narrow. He hesitates. Then, his voice a rasp, he murmurs an instruction. On to the next. The target of his words is revealed behind the scrim of a dividing wall. She also sits alone. In her hand rests a small scroll adorned with a face. Slipping the scroll into the folds of her robe, she stands and makes her response. Understood.
Is she an assassin or a samurai? Can samurais be assassins? Isn't that the job of a ninja? Huh. I'm not sure about anything.
Thick clouds hang low against an ominous sky. The castle town bustles as people move to and fro. A family traveling the road catches her eye. The child smiles brightly, her eyes sparkling. The darkness of the woman's own life could never know such pleasant light. Brushing aside her melancholy, she makes to leave town. A sudden glimpse of silver catches the woman's eye as an assassin appears before her. A thin razor of a smile crosses her face. She knows this is exactly where she belongs.
She belongs in the fight. Okay. Get ready.
You should leave before I change my mind. I'll cut you down.
Okay, that katana is huge compared to this lady. Like, it's taller than her. You know, that was just so weird and kind of cool, but just weird. I'm just wondering, how can she hold something so large and so long and still wish it around like it's, you know, easy. But yeah, that was cool. And it seems like the creatures are starting to wear clothing now. Yeah, that is also a bit odd. But yeah, that was a nice fight. Kind of long. I think it shows that, you know, the creatures are becoming stronger. You know, the higher the levels go, the more difficult it becomes to fight against them. Okay.
She claims the assassin's life before body can meet Earth. In the silence that follows, she muses on her life. She walks a path of blood, a solitary path, far from family or comfort. Had she ever smiled as that child did? Could she? Such thoughts swirl in her mind as the woman considers a life she knows she will never have.
So was she taken at a young age to become an assassin, or what happened exactly? Hopefully they're going to tell us more about her backstory. Yeah.
Well, it seems this tale involves a female assassin. I wonder what the secret to her strength is. Commencing mission.
I don't see the sick prince anymore. It's only these three ladies, and one of them is the assassin. Oh, look at that small little one there. It's so cute. Really, it's so cute. It's like a little baby monster.
Do they just want to slow our progress? Or is there some deeper goal?
I'm not sure. But I'm guessing this is like a security
those
system.
Dark foes are trying to accomplish.
I really think this is some sort of security system. They're not really trying to stop you. It's just that it's active, you know, the security. Why did they bring out the baby ones out here? Look at it hopping. It's just going towards the characters. It's so funny. Even when it dies, it's like, oh!
I've got enough death for everyone.
How annoying.
Yeah, babies can be annoying sometimes. But they're so cute.
My, that's a large gate. We certainly won't be able to lift this on our own. What a good eye you have. Here, let Mama take care of that for you. There now. That wasn't so hard. A collapsed bridge? Oh dear. The Scarecrow is so close. There must be a way to get past this. Wait here, child. Mama will take a quick peek around. Oh, but this is a bother.
Wow, you're controlling
Who even lowered
Mama.
the water in the first place? I do wish these levers weren't quite so heavy.
Guys, but who puts a lever there? Really, like who puts a lever right there? Who's gonna reach that if it weren't for Mama? Okay.
Right then. 1 down and 3 to go.
Or maybe it's specifically designed for creatures like Mama. You know, not for other mortals or monsters. It's meant only for people that look like Mama and who can do what she can do.
I think our mission is going quite well so far. I just hope those two find happiness.
Which two? Who is she talking about? Mama, explain yourself.
Wonderful. That did the trick. Now we can cross to the other side. That certainly did take a lot of time. Well, let's get back on our feet and continue with the restoration, shall we?
The girl stirs from a thin sleep, her features weary as a woman thrice her years.
This is
Her
the
life is an unending blur of training that continues without mercy or pause. Bones creak, flesh stings. Pain is her constant companion. Yet she forces herself down the hall all the same. When she arrives at the garden, a bellowing roar orders her forward. Coming, she replies in a voice devoid of all feeling. She readies an apology for her tardiness, knowing full well it will not be heard. As suspected, the man cuts off her words and begins to berate her without pause. You will learn to honor punctuality, girl. You are a tool of our master, and a tool is of no use if it is not present when needed. Thus begins another day of the girl's deadly training.
Wow, so these other people who are in this dojo don't really like the assassin woman because she is probably favored by the master. And, you know, the other students don't really like that. Huh. So she was bullied when she was young.
I'll cut down everything in my way.
Don't let up.
You know, I actually missed the prince. He would be coughing right now, going, I don't have time for this. You know, I really do miss that. I really do miss that. Because all we're hearing from them now is, you won't stand in my way. You know, and that's not really that cool. I don't know. But yeah.
Her family has served their lord's clan for generations. When the lord decides an enemy needs to die, her family carries out the sentence. Her path had been laid before she was even born. The path of a trained killer. There is no freedom for her. No thought of a different way. The path simply was.
She will have to live by the sword and also die by the sword. Essentially, you know.
The woman does not bemoan her fate, for she has never known another. Yet, when she thinks of the things she will never have, she feels a terrible sadness. But she presses on regardless, leaving such distractions behind. At some point, she realizes that rain has begun to fall. Through the droplets, she spies a castle with a dark and enigmatic aura. Soon she finds a lone guard standing before a gate. Moving without sound, she looses her sword. With death delivered, She sheathes her blade and presses on.
Her whole life had been decided before she was even born.
In this one, there wasn't really any fights, you know? Like how all the other ones have fights, like wave 1, wave 2, and then possibly wave 3.
It's rather a tragedy, don't you think? I'm sure you must have a birthplace as well. A place you... Commencing mission.
How annoying.
Enemy reinforcements confirmed. Eliminating.
Okay, I hope we get to know more information about this young girl. You know, maybe someone did place these blockages, you know, on the road, or should I say on the pathways going up. Maybe there is someone who put
You
all
should
those
leave before I
security
change my
walls.
mind.
Maybe.
My thanks.
Enemy reinforcements confirmed. Eliminating.
Wave 3 is not serious. I mean, look, it's the babies. Wave 3 is not serious.
Do you hear that?
Okay, if that is giggling, okay.
That's... It escaped again.
At first I thought he was going to be, or the monster I should say, was going to be playing the theme song of Vegeta from Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, I don't know why, because, you know, his theme song has that piano work as well. Yeah, I thought, for a split second there, I thought this monster was going to play that song. You know, I was so ready for that, because it's a good theme song. For Vegeta, it's really good.
What's that sound? Oh, the stairs make music when you step on them. Do you think that monster was playing the steps?
This is so
That's a
confusing.
rather cute thing to do, don't you think?
This is so confusing. I feel dizzy. Oh, I need to focus on something else until they get to the top. Never again.
The woman moves ever deeper into the castle in search of her target. Her mission is to kill the son of an enemy lord and halt his possible succession. The enemy army values blood. If the successor were to die, chaos will inevitably follow. Slaying the son will create confusion, giving her own lord an opening for attack.
That one slice thrust attack of hers, it's murderous. Really, it is.
She passes through the corridors and moves toward a reception room. Outside, the rain falls in endless gray sheets. A child sits alone, his frame made smaller by the size of the room. She recognizes the boy's face from her scroll. Without a word, she draws her sword and points the tip at the child's throat. he simply stares at the cold steel, making no move to escape. As the woman studies the child's haggard face, she realizes something. This is no son of a lord, but instead a girl frocked in boy's clothing. The woman asks her target why this is. As if a dam has burst, the girl suddenly lets fly with a torrent of grievance. I wish this house and this entire nation would fall.
I'm just wondering, like, where is this lady? This cage temple is just becoming even more elaborate and taller into the sky than anything else that's been created by man. So yeah, I'm just wondering about that structure. Where does it end? Where's the ceiling? Huh.
Commencing mission.
How annoying.
Enemy reinforcements confirmed. Eliminating.
But what is that thing behind them? What is that? Is that small child that was talking to the assassin, maybe? I'm not sure.
There.
You guys okay? Oh, this guy's powerful. I didn't expect this. Just when I said he was powerful, he gets defeated so fast. Wow.
The girl begins to tell her tale. I am not but a puppet who dances at my father's tune. I'm no child to him, merely a tool to be used. I even denied my own heart and took false gender in order to fulfill my role. And as this house's tool, I live only to be killed. So please, just bring this to pass. End me. The girl's eyes turn to rest on the woman. This is who I used to be. Set to walk a path before I had even drawn breath. The woman's sword wavers. Her hand hesitates. Outside, the rain falls as if it was trying to blot out the very earth itself. And yet somehow, it feels quiet.
Wow, so her next target, she went into the castle to assassinate everyone and probably assassinate the leader, or no, assassinate the son. so that the leader, is going through a lot of complicated things because the son is dead. But the moment we found, or should I say, the assassin came in front of the son, she was surprised, and I'm also surprised to hear that she's here acting like a boy when she's actually a girl. And her identity is just been taken away from her. She's now essentially a tool for her father. And yeah, that is almost similar to what happened with the assassin right now, because she was also being taken away at a very young age. She fought and she became an assassin. So yeah, interesting.
The next memory should be the last one in this area. I wonder what that monster wants, and those other dark foes for that matter.
I'll cut down everything in my way.
How annoying.
This place is big. I wonder if it's the castle or is it another place. I'm not entirely sure. But it is big.
Enemy reinforcements confirmed. Eliminating.
Good job, ladies. Yeah, there's a lot of security checkpoints out here. A lot.
I'll cut down everything in my way.
How annoying.
How are you having difficulties fighting these small little children, DwightVA? How?
I've got enough death for everyone.
We got this. I think the last scarecrow in this area is inside this building. Oh my! Again! What terrible timing these things have. Mama will open this straight away.
It's not like they're blocking you, you just need to open them. And since it seems they were specifically designed for people like you, it's going to be easy.
There. Can you get through now? This next memory should restore the weapon.
Walk into the light. Come. Come into the light.
The scarecrow is right there. Brave faces now.
Oh wow, this place is beautiful. I love it with all of this water. Oh. It looks like an arena. Wherever you guys are. It looks like an arena. Huh.
The only sound is the rain. A long moment passes. The woman sheathes her blade. She then asks the bewildered girl, "Did you mean it when you said you wish your house would fall?" Shaking, the girl nods. The woman responds, "Understood." Suddenly, the sounds of an army clattering into place emerge behind them. a score of soldiers bursts into the reception room. The woman's face is the very picture of composure. "Come then," she whispers.
It looks like there's going to be a lot, though. Like a lot of these monsters.
I'll cut down everything in my way.
Enemy reinforcements confirmed. Eliminating.
I've got enough death for
The
everyone.
final wave. Let's go, guys. Let's go.
Do it. The girl runs over and takes her hand. Why had she done this? The sound of the rain begins to fade. People cannot choose the station of their birth. One can scarcely even choose their own manner of death in this violent, fleeting world. But perhaps one can choose to let another live. I was a tool of my house who carried out her role. My hands are stained with sins beyond counting. I doubt this will absolve me of my actions, but it might make a nice gift to bring with me into hell. She can no longer hear the rain. Tears roll down the girl's cheeks, and on the woman's face is something almost like a smile.
Wow, so she sacrificed her life protecting this child, defeating all the people that were inside the castle. And yeah, she paid the ultimate price. Wow. Just because she could understand the experience that this girl is going through, being controlled by the father, being told that you can't be a woman anymore, you must be a man, present yourself as a man. And yeah, it's just wow. When I thought the chapter 3 was a bit sad, this one is also just very sad. What happened to this lady?
Perhaps freedom, in the truest meaning of the word, never existed to begin with. We are bound by heavy chains, which closes many doors, and one often lacks the will to choose from the remaining options.
Why would you say all of that, Mama? What are you hiding? Really, I don't trust this ghost creature. I've said this so many times. I still don't trust it. Huh?
Anger. This is the 4th fragment that you've lost. What is your anger meant for? Is it for a person? The world? Your fate? Or perhaps yourself?
I wish she could talk. Really, I wish this little girl could talk. Instead of just nodding.
The time when you will also have to choose draws nearer.
Okay guys, that is it with Nier Reincarnation Chapter 4, walkthrough, playthrough done by DwightVA. Yes, we have now been focusing on a new character who's joined up with, you know, the main character, the girl, who is, you know, searching throughout all these memories of other people's experiences. Yes, so she's a new character with a very long katana, almost as tall as her, and she was an assassin. She, you know, completed missions for her house, if I can say that, or her clan, and yeah, she was quite good at it. She was quite proficient at killing people, you know, and even some people came onto the streets wanting to challenge her to a duel, and they lost, you know, very dead. Yeah. no second chances, just dead. So yeah, she's been doing this for a very long time, ever since she was a young child. And on this latest mission, she was about to kill a child who she thought was a boy, you know, and this child told her the story of, you know, how her father sees her as just a tool to be used on the battlefield, and not seen as a daughter, not seen as a loved one, as his child. And, you know, he's been using her as a front to protect us, himself and his, you know, probably his offspring who are male, you know. So she's been used as a proxy, as a pretend, and, you know, the assassin woman was about to kill her until she decided that she would spare her life, and she would then ask this girl, like, do you still want freedom? Do you still want this place to come down? And, you know, she said yes. As scared as she may be, she understands that, you know, for her to break this chain on her ankle, if I can say that, she needs to be free of this place. And this assassin woman is giving her that chance to break free. And yeah, she tried, and she paid the ultimate cost for it, you know, her life. The assassin woman is no more. And yeah, I'm just wondering what happens next with this child. Where is she going to go? What is she going to do? Yeah. Okay guys, I guess that's it. Oh yes, and the cage is different now. We're no longer, you know, in a very sandy and brown area. We are now in the clouds and the sky, you know, clear blue skies, waterfalls instead of sand falls. Oh, it's beautiful. Really, it's beautiful. But like I've said before, I think there's more destruction, you know, on this level. Like, the buildings are looking very dilapidated, crumbling at the seams, and yeah, it just looks like it's going to be unstable in some places. But so far so good with the girl and Mama. And yeah, I still don't trust Mama. No matter what she says, I still don't trust that lady. So yeah. Okay guys, I guess that's it. Remember, if you want to check out the original video as well as DwightVA's YouTube channel, the links are in the description below. If you want to like my reaction. If you like my reaction, please give me a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Click on the notification bell if you want to be up to date with my latest videos, and I will see you guys next week. Okay, good night.